Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, it's the day after the storm. Thought I'd check in with you guys like I said I would, let you know how we fared back here. Did pretty well. Still catching some showers. All in all, did pretty darn good. Nice quiet morning. All right, guys, I'll give you a little rundown how the storm went. So here it is, the morning after the storm. Uh, we picked up about 8 inches here, which we handled pretty well. It came down pretty good several times, and although 8 inches is a lot of water to get in a short period of time, it drains off here pretty quickly at this elevation as all water goes downhill. And sitting here at about 1,300 feet in elevation, a little over 1,200 actually. Uh, it drains off pretty good. The roads do puddle up, and there were some pretty good sized lakes out on the road out of here. I don't think any of them were over about a foot deep. And of course, no solar to be gained in the past couple of days as we were inundated with all of that. But on the plus side, the water catchment system is overflowing. So that's a nice trade off, as to the days that we're not getting any sun charging the system. We've got enough backup and enough batteries that have been fully charged that it's nice to go ahead and top off the water, which it is overflowing as I speak. And getting intermittent showers all day today. The bulk of the system now is moving further west along the island chain, and Kauai is today catching some of the remnants of this storm, and they're actually going to pick up a little lightning. We didn't get any lightning events back here, which I'm grateful for. Those are my biggest concerns on a storm like this. And all in all, this was a really good trial run. It's the very beginning of hurricane season. So it was good to kind of shake out the bugs and get us back into the step of being prepared for these things and thinking about maybe where there were some weaknesses. So, one of the things that was unexpected and that you always want to anticipate, and as much as I anticipate unexpected, I did have something that I did not anticipate. And that was a couple of nights ago, I had a tooth go bad. And when I mean it went bad, it was needing immediate attention, like getting yanked out of my mouth because it was excruciating pain. I was aware that the storm was coming. Uh, I went ahead and called the dentist in town. They were able to schedule me for yesterday morning, which was right still kind of in the peak of the storm. I wasn't sure I was going to get out to get it dealt with. And, that makes you think, yeah, of course that happens always, like on a Friday night or something like that, or a big storm coming your way. But it was a situation that was going to need immediate attention. And if I couldn't have got out, I would have been thinking about putting some vice grips on there myself and yanking it out because it was that kind of pain. So I did venture out yesterday morning. I was watching the radar and everything, and seeing what was happening around the area. And all in all, it wasn't such a rain event that was unusual for out here under any kind of rain event. Well, it's not unusual for us to pick up 8 inches in a short period of time. Our roads can handle it, although we do have some pretty deep many little lakes to cross on the way out. So yesterday morning rolled out when it was still coming down pretty good. Encountered numerous lakes on the road out to the paved road. Deepest was about 1 foot deep everywhere, and there was several of those where water was about 1 foot deep, but that was easy enough for me to get through with my truck. Went to town, got my tooth dealt with, and came back in, and everything's fine. I'm a little tired today from all of that, but yeah, it was really a good test run because we lucked out in the fact that the waters around the Big Island here are still running a little cool, so that system started busting up from its hurricane strength down to a tropical storm, and then it regained some strength as it got closer to us, and then it started dipping a little bit south, which sometimes is not a good thing for a wind event at this location. But if those waters would have been warmer, it could have drove that hurricane right up in here. And it did make a beeline straight for where I'm sitting right here, and this is where the brunt of the storm happened, was right here. So it was a pretty good little workout on the systems, but all in all, fared pretty well. Got a great comment I wanted to mention from Rick, who is a longtime friend of the channel, and he mentioned about the possibility of me building a waterproof system inside the house, power system, in the event that I suffered some serious structural damage here and was exposed to the elements coming straight down into the house. And that's a very real possibility, and that has happened many times out here in a lot of people's homes that I know of. Strong wind peels off your roof, and then you've got torrential rains coming down upon you. I actually thought about that before, but I never thought about actually building just a waterproof system that was already in the house, that in the event I lost my roof, I could just, carry out or wheel out something, and whatever kind of a shelter I had away from the structure that was damaged, I could still have some power for things like cooking and whatever else I might need. So that I don't have, and I like that idea so much. I am going to build one of those, and I'll show you guys how that turns out. I do have, as you can see right here, I do have this container behind me, which in the event of a a catastrophic event where I lost a lot of roofing and the rain was coming down inside the house, that would be my, immediate shelter, would be in there. It's used like a garage, so it would be kind of a hassle, but it would keep you dry. That's going to be developed a little further in the future as well. That's one of the things that I need to think about, because could easily lose the roof out here, and that would be a problem. So got me thinking about all these things, that's for sure. So thank you, Brother Rick, for that. I really appreciate all of you guys and your comments and what we share about having to deal with the world we live in now. And yeah, this was a good trial run. I'm tired. I'm just going to sit back and relax today, answer a bunch of your comments that I haven't been able to get to, rest up. Mouth is a little sore, but yeah, all these things to think about. But we did all right. 8 inches in a short period of time is a pretty good event that could have been, a lot more. So anyway, just checking in with you guys, let you know everything's, I won't say high and dry, but we're fine. And we're ready for the next one. Gonna rest up though. All right, you guys. Aloha. Thanks again for all your comments. I love the conversations around here.